Hey Chris, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. Empyrion build series. First episode of season 10. Release 1. I started with season. We were up to like 24 episodes and it's getting out of hand, so we have to update. Hey Beard, what's up? So I'm looking at so we're using this in our co-op Let's Play with Jay Randall, and we obviously have some issues with cargo hauling capability here. I mean, it moves fine when it's empty, right? But it does lack with these medium thrusters. I was hoping the medium tier 2s were going to be enough. Mainly because I don't have a lot of room. I'm trying to keep it as small a form factor as possible. But yeah, it just looks like this isn't going to cut it. So we're going to try to do some upgrades here. But the thing is, I'm really trying to keep her in tier 3. I don't want to go tier 4 with this thing. I think tier 4 is just ridiculous. These are not container extension on that. Crazy Z miraculously disappeared. So he yeah, he actually has a real life thing going on where he had to leave home and do some traveling for about a month. So yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. He's not gonna be probably not gonna be around for the rest of them, but nice. That didn't really do anything for CPU. That's a good thing. Alright, so that should take care of some forward issue here. Whatever, Jesus. But the other thing is lift. Boy, I don't know. This is all container extension. Definitely moves better back and forth. Now the sides are going to be a hard one because, yeah, I just don't have room. This is container extensions, I think, here. Yeah, so I can't really do anything with the side thrust, but I feel like the side thrust is probably okay. you know, real heavy tonnage, I mean, you're just trying to kind of get home. You don't necessarily need to maneuver, you know, in every direction. Now, I don't think it's worth putting smalls. That's 55 force. Mediums are 185. It might be. I don't know, it might be, but I don't think I have any, all this is just extensions, right? I don't think I have a lot of real estate that's not extension. I guess I could do there. I don't know. I don't know how... Oh, you made your first CV? Nice. Nice. I really just wanted to do an Empyrion build series episode today, mainly because I've been losing my mind in dual universe trying to build, and oh, it's a totally different thing, man. It is a completely different animal in that game, so it's nice to come build in something I know how to build in. It's pretty nuts. So this was kind of the inspiration for this month's challenge, but I don't think this is the one I'm going to submit. I might, but I don't think that's the one I'm gonna submit. But I'm definitely gonna release this once I can get it the way I want it. I mean, it's tier 3, so it'd be nice if it was tier 2, but you just lose too much at tier 2 with this thing. This other version that I did over here, that you saw on the stream yesterday, is kind of the tier 2 version, but it just doesn't cut it quite. Doesn't quite cut it. So, it is unlocked level 10. I mean, it's nice. It's definitely I don't know. It's nice to have something that's at tier 2 that has that much cargo. I mean, that is kind of nuts. But you know, it just doesn't have constructors. It doesn't have a lot of the other stuff, so a little bit lacking in some of that for sure. Whereas this guy is tier 10, which I find crazy how this thing's worse off. I guess it's got more thrust, minigun turrets. Yeah, I don't know how this thing's so hard off. And the other one has a full cargo system. I don't understand how I did that. I guess it's just, but that just goes to show how unbalanced I think the weapons are. Kind of crazy. Like, the weapons are just stupid unbalanced. They're so expensive for a CPU. So I don't know. I'm really hoping they fix that. So this is just kind of waiting for that. But yeah, like these turrets and then the constructor, man. You gotta have a constructor in a tier 10 tank. I think that's ridiculous. Swap 2 center turrets for rockets. Those are rockets. What do you mean? What are we talking about? Which one are we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about there, Ray. So yeah, so I mean, we got some stuff that we carried over from season 9 here. Not a whole lot, but we definitely gotta finish them on Bell. So this is still being worked on. It's just got to finish the texturing and stuff like that. I still got to do the interior. So this thing's got to get done, and then we'll get this out on the workshop. You know, lighting, all that kind of business has got to get done still. Yeah, this hasn't even been touched in here. I did have to do something here, kind of mess with it, but yeah, so a little bit's been done, but yeah, not a lot. I'm not gonna do like really. I'm not gonna do a lot of texturing. I'm gonna do texturing, but it's not gonna be insane. Yeah, so there's that. The orbital still has to get done. I love how I just show these things episode after episode, never finish them. But this is almost done. This is literally almost done. It just needs, you know, I textured all this, so all this has been textured. So I just gotta do the rest of it. kind of did along here. You can't really texture this because this is a lot of this is like outside stuff, like the turrets and stuff like that. So there's honestly not a whole lot of texturing to be done. We're gonna keep it pretty simple, but yeah, this will be good. I really like this thing. This will get done. And then the K-bar heavy tank Mark II. Working on this as well. Trying to get this textured, finished. Inside still got to get done and stuff. But this will be my heavy tank here for release 1. Really happy with this one. Super happy with this one. Moves good. Does everything really good. I am looking forward to bringing this into the co-op Let's Play. To start taking out POIs and stuff. I think that'll be good. And I'm actually really excited to get into the legacy stuff because I want to build something even more of a monster than this. This is a good all-around tank, but I want to build something more specific to like frontal damage. Frontal attack, rather. So I'm excited about doing something and maybe just do like all rockets or all plasma or something. Just, you know, a more specialized tank. So I'm looking to do a couple specialized tanks in this season's build series. This is okay, but it does kind of suffer from having, you know, the forcing full frontal thing. Like we saw how it worked in the stream we did last week, where we took all the tanks to the scenario that Ascarly did, and this did pretty good. It didn't do as good as I wanted it to do, so it definitely suffered from some stuff. So we'll get that worked on. This guy here has some issues with balancing and stuff, so I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna get a release. This just might get a. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know how we're gonna do this. It depends. I want to get it done, but I have some ideas for this. So this might be something special here that we release exclusively in some way. So that's it. That's kind of all that I've brought over. Everything else has kind of been released, which is we kind of released a lot, which is cool. Like we've been releasing stuff. Oh, and this guy. It's another one I did some work on over the past week. I got all the interior done. I had to kind of work on a bit of it because this is a tier 4. Oh, I tried to get it down to 3. That's what I was doing. So I'm trying to get it down to 3. I hate tier 4. I just feel like it's so hard to get to tier 4. It's just nicer to get to tier 3 and then move up to tier 4 as you want. But so I worked on a lot of this, kind of cleaned up the inside. We got a cockpit there. I don't know why it's not there now. I think I was texturing. But we got a cockpit here. Yeah, but everything's kind of in there. And then we got you know, some fridge work and stuff. It's got get out of this here. Got about 5,000 cargo, which is just ammo. I mean, I do want it to have some more cargo, so that's what I was kind of working on. I think I was trying to get this thing to get some more cargo on it so that it could be a little more useful. Because it does have a warp drive. So it would be nice if like you could move this thing around and actually like go do stuff with it, not just look pretty. I want it to be more than a fighter. Hey Adam, what's up, man? Oh, and then it needs I need to balance kind of the some of the thruster stuff so that it moves a little better. Because I did remove all the RCS, and that's what's making this thing tier 3 instead of tier 4. So when I did that, I lost kind of some of my roll and stuff like that, so probably gonna work on that as well. This is kind of a slow burn. And then sometimes I look at it and I don't like the look of it. So there's that too, the front of it. The back, I really like the back. I think the back turned out really well, but the front, I'm a little, I don't know. Sometimes it bothers me when I look at it, so. Because originally we had a smaller version of this. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I do this at the beginning of every season of my build series, so this isn't that normal. Like sometimes, yeah, I just like to go over what I need to do still, so I don't forget. So just bear with me for a second here. I think it's POI Buster Small. Yeah. So this was the smaller version, which I might still do. But see, you see how I stretched this one out a bit? So I might try to make this one... I don't remember what tier this one is. So see, this is freaking tier 4 too, but I feel like I could clean this up a bit and make this a like a tier 2. I am looking at that. I mean, a lot of this is just removing some of these weapons and some of this extra thrust and stuff. Getting this thing a little more low-key. So if I could... Because I do like the look of this one. But this one stretched out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Something... Hey, Tiffany. Night Rider, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, that's kind of what's on the agenda here. But today, sirs and ma'ams, we're gonna start our designers challenge build. So this month we are doing mining platforms, kind of. When I say platform, I mean like a vessel. We're doing it can be a capital vessel, a hover vessel, or a small vessel. I already have the hover vessel. You guys saw that a minute ago, so I am looking at doing a capital vessel. I still don't know exactly how I want it to look. I don't know exactly the shape and what we're doing, but I want it to be a bit different. What I was thinking about today, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, with these miners and stuff, especially when you put them in harm's way, you know, what's the most important thing with your miner, right? Your cargo. So the cargo extensions are the most important part of it. So a lot of times when I build things, I like to keep as little space as possible. I like it to be as small and compact as completely possible, and that's great. I'm still going to do that, but I also need to be conscious of separating equipment and thrusters and stuff from cargo. I need the cargo to be a separate thing, so that if this thing does get hit and it does go dead state, I'm not losing anything. I can go back and retrieve it, and you know, that's the important thing. So that's something that I'm gonna definitely be keeping in mind with this CV. I want to really make a CV that's gonna be something that you want to take out and you want to go mine with. You want to go, you know, hit things with, and at the same time, I want it to be small. I do want it to be small. Drink some coffee. I don't have any coffee. I'm on water right now. We had coffee just moments ago, so. Fragalot, what's up, man? Appreciate that, Night Rider. Yeah, man, it's not going anywhere, because my wife won't let it. Once we got past the Amish period, like, she was sold, man. She's like, oh, you're a freaking Viking now. Like, no, you're not cutting that thing. I tried it a few times, seriously. She won't let me do it, so it is what it is. And I'm like, how long does it need to get? Like, what are we doing? Like, she's like, I don't know. Yeah, but like, are we doing like Floki, or are we doing like ZZ Top? Like, what are we doing here, you know? What's up, Gillian? Well, it being drill turrets and stuff, I mean, it's gonna be kind of a late game build. It's not gonna be super early game build or whatever. So, you know, you don't get to... When do you get to those things? Yeah, so it's a level 20 build. So level 20 is definitely within, you know, technically it is CPU tier 4, but I'm gonna try not to take it there. So yeah, it's definitely drill turrets though. So we're gonna keep it, because drill turrets are super freaking OP, man. Oh my god, they're stupid OP. So yeah, let's I don't know, let's throw a starter block on the ground and get started. I do. I definitely after the incident with our Let's Play, it definitely made me want to build something formidable that I can go mine. And I like, basically the goal of this vessel is I want to go mine an asteroid and give zero shits about what comes at me when that happens. Be it drones, be it a frigate, be it a corvette. I want to be able to just like look behind me and be like, oh, I'm not done yet. Hold on. Go ahead, shoot whatever you gotta do. That's fine. I'll be right here. I gotta finish this asteroid. That's what we're looking at. So if I could do that, no, I don't want to build a snowman. Freaking lasers, man. So yeah, so basically it's gotta be big enough to where the cargo is segregated from the rest of the build, which is throwing me off. You know, based on the look of it, that's the one thing that's kind of throwing me off. But I do want it to look industrial as hell too. So I don't know. I'm kind of I don't think it needs to be this big hulking thing. Because we know that they only attack stuff like turrets. They attack, you know, generators. They attack warp drives and stuff. They're not gonna shoot at cargo. So I am kind of thinking need freaking lasers, a fat tier 2 shields, internal cargo extensions, not as the skin of the ship. Yep. Heard the same thing from him, Gillian. Kids, right? I just watched Bolt again with my daughter this morning. That was a good movie. I forgot about that movie. Pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna. It's not gonna be a skeletal build, but it's not gonna be a big hulking mass CV build because it's just not necessary. We will have all the stuff you need in it, and then it's not gonna be cramped either. I don't know what the hell I'm building right now, to be honest. You're too curtain. No, no, no. So the thing is, right, when you're building something for orbital fighting, it's got to be able to have line of sight in all directions. And we did an exercise on that in a previous episode. I do have to be mindful about that. It would be cool if it was like outer cargo. It would be sick. Hold on, I gotta look something up. I'll share with you guys in a second. Hold on. So let's see, open tab. How'd I do that? Let's see, media source. Media source. Music, we'll do picture. Oh, it only wants me to do it. Okay. Let's with me here. Does anybody else have like a picture folder that you just never organize and it's just you're always sifting through shit trying to find the picture? Me. There we go. All right, so that's the Orion, which is like the new big mining vessel that's going to be in Star Citizen. It's still in production or whatever. But yeah, it's something like that. I want to do something kind of like this. Like, this is my idea of what I would consider like a mining ship, you know, something that literally you take it and you go freaking mine stuff. Like, that's what I want to do, right? Like, something like this would be sick. Of course, you could get away with it. You would use 45 blocks container extensions, and you could kind of like do them like that to go in that crisscross. So that could be kind of cool. But I don't know if I would do that. I just think it'd be confusing for the person. So what my idea is, if you're looking above, is you see how the cargo is just separated. It's separated from the guns. It's separated from the business in the front. It's separated from the thrusters in the back. It's its own thing, right? And that's kind of what I'm going for. So I want to do something like that. But I think I want it to be not modular, but I want it to be upgradable. So I'm going to give you space for more cargo systems, but I might not include it in the original build just because of CPU, because I do want to keep it at 3. So I'm thinking of, you know, starting you out with 2, maybe the middle ones, and then doing outer trussing for the other ones. And instead of having them at a 45, I'll probably just turn it and make it at a straight thing like this, just so it's easier for the user to put in the cargo. I don't want them to have to sit there and play with blocks and stuff to try to make it look cool. No, but okay, so scale-wise, I don't know how big I necessarily want this to be. It doesn't have to be like super big, but it does have to be able to carry this level of cargo. So it has to be kind of a decent size, right? So I don't know. We'll play with it. We'll see where we get. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. Now we understand. Boom. All right. So separate cargo. Hey Jake, what's up, man? So can anybody tell me offhand how many cargo containers it takes to make a full cargo? I asked this, I think, probably every episode, and I never retain it in my head, so. Oh, CV. It's a CV. Yeah, no, I want to use a drill turret. Drill turrets are the way to go. The drill turrets are the absolute best thing you can do, for sure. Good. Is it good? Hello. Say hi to everybody. Hello. Yeah. Good? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Little XCal. Making her some cereal. Hey, Rofa, what's up? Alright, so let's kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be this long. We'll see. But living space and stuff will be here. And then cargo will be, well, that's the question, right? I don't know what cargo is going to be. Cargo is going to be, yeah, we'll actually have to figure that out right now. 39 goes, thank you, 39. That is the number. So 8, 16, 22, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So that's 5, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Oh, Elion, the whole not dragging extension thing? Yeah, still upset about that. What the hell, bro? 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, so I obviously can cut it down to 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Not 7. But if I go 6, what's 6 divided by 40? 6, 12, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. That's about good. 36. That would be 6 times. So this is 6 times. This is 36, right? So if I do, yeah, if I do. Oh, but this isn't, yeah, I kind of want to, well, I don't, yeah, you don't have to access it. I might do, yeah, let's do that, hold on. We're gonna give you, like, a little room to kind of go to it, I guess. Ripley, what's up? Yeah, we're building a mining capital vessel. So now for looks, I want to actually make it another one up. Actually, no. No, it's fine. Yeah, you can have more than one wood ore, definitely. Alright, so that's that, right? Now, this is just a frame, this isn't permanent, so I'm just trying to get these correct first. So then we'll basically do the same thing here. And what's cool is I could just copy and paste these, I don't have to do them again. Nice. It'd be nice, right? It'd be nice if you could have furnaces, for sure. Alright, so we got 4, and so what I probably want to do is give you the ability to have 12 cargo systems, right? But I'm not gonna give you 12. I might not even give you 4. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. For looks, it'd be nice to have 4, but I don't know. We're gonna try to do 12, just because I think that's nuts. I'm excited for that. And then I don't know. This might be a tier 4. Sometimes it's like, screw it, man. Just build something cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's flip these around, actually. We're gonna cut, paste, and we're gonna flip them around so the cargo controller's on that side. I mean, I probably could have just moved the cargo controller. It would have been easier, but whatever. Yeah, deconstructors to me is just ridiculous that you can't have that. That's my biggest thing. I don't get why they don't have deconstructors. All right, so we're basically gonna go just one, right? So this is the center one, right? So we're gonna go. We'll take these out once we're done. Kind of a starting point here. So then we're gonna do trussing. We might actually give them like the first. Yeah, we might give them the first ones. Let's give them the first ones first. So 4, 4, 4, 4. Take that out. So we'll do the same thing here. That, and then we'll just do trussing going outbound here. Whoop. And I can't wait to test this. This is going to get tested thoroughly. I'm probably going to test this thing more than I've ever tested a build before, just because I want it to work. This is solving a very direct problem that I had in my Let's Play, and I'm excited to actually solve the issue. The build. Because, you know, it's like, to me, I play the game, you know, I'm a builder first. So if you ask me what I like about Empyrion, it's the building. First and foremost, it's the building. But when I do play the game, I play the game to be inspired from the problems I face, you know, when I play the game. That could promote me building something. You know, that's how I look at it. And I think that's, you know, I mean, you guys have heard my spiel. I've said it a million times. That's what makes this game amazing. Is you can actually build your way out of issues. Whereas every other game, it has set ways to solve problems. And to me, that you know, it's a very linear game. And I think a lot of people are just kind of over that. Like that was great back in the 90s and, you know, whatever, to, you know, even the 2000s, to have a game that, you know, was a bit of a problem solving. Like take like the old like Lara Croft stuff, right? Or Half-Life, or, you know, a lot of those games like that. Like, you know, they were cool and exciting, and they did have some stuff that you actually had to think a little outside the box. And but at the end of the day, like, you know, once you solved it, you solved it. Like Portal, for instance, games like that. They're fun, but once you solve it, you're done. The game's over. It's lost its whatever, and you never play it again. Whereas this game, you have a new problem every freaking day. I every time I play the game, I have a new problem, and that just promotes a new build. And if you know how to build, boy, it's fun to have an excuse to build. Yeah, yeah, we'll make one ammo. We will. Um, or not, or I'll just have ammo boxes on the side or something. Because I do want this to be a very specific. You know, if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna build the Orion, then we're gonna build the Orion. We're gonna make this thing like a full-on processing thing. Hell, I might build a premium version with furnaces and shit. Screw it. I don't know. I don't know. I might do it. I might just do it and say screw it. Can you put those on the workshop? Can you put things with furnaces on there? I might do it. Stickers off and moved them. So this gives you what? This gives you 48,000, which is still super respectable, right? Oh, really? You're a Rubik's speed solver. That's cool. Respect for that, man. That's awesome. So I might even, I might even separate these one more, because I do want to kind of give them some shape, like individual shape, if that makes sense. Dang, I don't know. But then with the trussing, I might just envelop them. So, but I would still need another space. I want to do that because I do like the look of how close they are to each other. But I guess once I give them shape, they'll still look close to each other. I have to move these. Now I don't have to like, you know, I'm not making V Orion, right? Like I'm already not making it because it's not at 45, so I can kind of do what I want here. I guess I might just encase the whole thing in kind of the style. I might do that. I might just encase the whole thing instead of individually. All right, so we got that. Now we're gonna do some thruster stuff back here, and then we basically need weapons here all the way around, and we need weapons here all the way around to protect this thing, and we need to keep this free of any kind of weapons. I don't want them to have any excuse to target the center part. Yeah. And then we will give it some armor so that if it does hit a stray bullet, it's not necessarily gonna damage anything. But we're gonna keep like the outer half exposed for looks. Or I don't know, maybe not. I mean, I guess blocks look like blocks, right? Well, however I texture them determines what they're gonna look like. But I do want you to be able to come in here and add the extensions. So we'll keep them partially exposed. This is going to be the center, so we're going to actually come up here. This is going to be my center line. Oh, right on. Yeah, we got some hardcore Arc players in this community for sure. We've had servers in Arc and stuff for a while, so in good company. So what's the CPU on this thing? It's already past tier 1. Tier 1's blown out the window. Nice. Yeah, I get the appeal of Arc from a PvP thing. I like the dinosaurs. I like how their workbenches and stuff and their tools, and like I think that's a pretty unique idea. I don't like the gameplay. It's really clunky. I hate the crafting stations and stuff. Like I really don't like that you have to use mods just to make it playable. So but then, you know, honestly, like I came into Arc years after it was put out, so I wasn't there for the magic of the beginning of it because I was too busy playing Rust, right? So I mean, pretty similar game as far as the gameplay and as far as the community and the PvP and all that. Very similar method. You know, you go and you raid stuff. It's just Ark had dinosaurs and stuff, whereas we just had and same kind of thing though. But I do respect the idea of it. Like it's really cool. It is really cool. It's just all right, so this thing's big. Yeah, you know what? I feel like tier 2 is out the freaking window. Tier 3 might be out the window. We might be screwed here, guys. I don't know. Steadily approaching tier 4. Yes, yes. Yeah, so are drill turrets. Drill turrets are tier 22, so no matter what. So this is one away. Yes. Yeah, I feel like this is... Is this enough to not get radiated? I don't know. I need a little bit more space. See, I don't want to make the entire thing as big as these. I want these to stick out a little more profoundly, but I'm gonna have this, that. Might actually bring that up one. No, if I bring that up one, it's gonna be... I might... Mediums are just so big. I think that's enough. I'll just make a small... It'll be a small room to go in between here. We're gonna keep this industrial. This isn't gonna be like a shiny, fancy looking thing like the Mont Bell or anything. It's gonna be a much more industrial look here. Something haven't really done on a large scale before. I need 4 more. I'm sure you're right too. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. So let's and then we'll basically stretch this out a little bit. See, this is honestly though, this is why I don't plan stuff usually when I do these build series. I had no intention of coming in here and building a freaking Orion. Like, not a chance in hell. Oh, it's I love it. I love it. I love it. Do it. Build something big. But functional. Super functional. Be because I'm not a... Thanks for that follow, man. Appreciate that. Alright. I'm assuming you had math backed by that, right, Frag? I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense to have 8. This is the front. Watch P for thrust. You actually build up thrust from the Leviathan. What? You're saying this has more thrust than the Leviathan? Yeah, no, I agree. The AI is and much to be desired. We might do like upper ones. That would be kind of cool. I don't know how. Well, maybe not. No, they don't load them evenly. So they fill up one and then they go to the next one. And there's really no way to designate it differently. So to be honest, I don't need to make them all ore and wood. I could actually designate like the center ones to be ore and wood, and then I can make the other ones regular, and then the user can just move them to other boxes, right? Which is, you know, it makes sense actually. I'll probably do that. That way, you know, it's not getting like too terribly uneven, right? Now, I don't think that it's gonna, you know, with capital vessels, especially with this much thrust, you're not gonna experience the same problems you would with like a small vessel or an HV, you know, having weight distribution problems, right? Yeah, I will eventually, not yet. Oh, you meant to get the right stats. Yeah, I will. Where am I gonna put the core? That's the next thing. I guess I'll put the core up here. What about putting a ton of small constructors so they can turn the stone into low end ores? It seems like I always have too much stone. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we'll do like a production area, which might be where the thrusters are. We'll do like production in there. I definitely like that idea. I'd probably pre-build it too, just so people don't have to mess with it. It'll automatically be labeled and everything. I don't normally do that, but that's a good idea for this, just so people understand what this thing's actually for. So 11.6? No, no fry. 1.1.6. Okay, so the next thing is the actual drilling part of this ship, right? So the drilling part's going to be in front. That we're going to do this. Might bring those in. Nah, I like having that much room between them. And honestly, like rockets are probably the way to. I don't know. Flak is cheaper, so I like to give people flak, but they could always remove them and put rockets. It's just it takes a restroom gel, whereas flak ammo is really cheap in comparison. So I don't know. Hey, Dark. Yeah, it varies. That's why I stream to both, just because people seem to have issues on both, randomly on both types. So. Oh wow. Apparently, there's like 3 weather systems coming at us from Africa. Great. Okay, if you show up in a Let's Play again, I'll watch it. Yeah, so we're doing a, well, I have 2 Let's Plays going on right now. I have my single-player Let's Play, which we've been going through, and then we recently started a co-op Let's Play with Jay Randall, so kind of in the middle of both of those. Kind of burned out on my single-player game, but I'm still doing co-op. I also got back into GTA Online. Nice. I own that game, and I've never played it in my life. Never played it before. I don't know. We'll fancy these up more as we go, but yeah, no, me too. Totally. All right, so we still have left and right and forward thrust to worry about, so that's a thing. We got to kind of figure out where that mess is gonna go. And honestly, if we need, I don't think we need to have medium thrust for left and right and all that. Probably get away with doing a good amount of mediums. It's, I don't know, it's a weird game, man. I've tried to get people into this game plenty of times, and it takes a certain person to want to play this game. A hard thing to convince people to play games like this. Just doesn't work out that way. I feel like you got to be really creative in this game to be able to enjoy it for too long. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just, it just kind of opens your mind up to some really interesting creativity, just with building and even if you don't build in the game, just solving problems, just solving a lot of the complex issues that happen in this game through builds, like even or just how you use the builds, or your tactics and strategy, and all that. Any game that is open world like this but has more than one way to solve an issue. You take like your early game, having to build up. How do you get resources? Do you hit POIs with a survival tool like me? Do you gather a lot? Do you salvage ships and try to get parts and scrap together builds? And there's so many cool ways to progress in the game, and it's just really, really cool. Wait, how are those? Did I mess that up? Were these always 2 apart? I don't remember that. Oh, I messed that up. But I guess that's a good mess up, because now this can fit there. Do I want to do that, though? Hey, Flip with the bits! Appreciate that. Do I want to do that? I guess I don't, but, like, this thing's so big, I don't really have room for it anywhere else. I do gotta kind of do something there. I don't want to go too far out. Like, again, I don't want this to be way out here or anything. But I guess if I just go 1 more out, they won't suffer from chain. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I guess we'll do that. And then this would need to go... that. Build check. Tier 4. Tier 4. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to set people up for failure. Yeah, screw it. Let's just build a really cool freaking ship. This thing's gonna be tier 4. It is what it is. So if we're gonna build a really cool ship, let's not do this. Let's just do mediums all the way around. Now we don't have to mess with anything. We've been freed. We've been freed to build whatever the flippin' hell we want. Nice. So unlike me, man. Don't worry, I'll lose sleep later. I'll stress about it later. I'll be like, you know, if I change all those thrusters to mediums, and then just people can upgrade them to large. It'll happen, don't worry. I wanted to go out 1 more here. Gotta go. Oh. Put a block here. Okay. This is tricky because I'm gonna have to extend that out 1 more. That's fine. We'll extend it out 1 more. So this will go here. That's what I have that lined up on, right? Yeah. Okay. Then we'll just pluck this little guy. Yeah, they need a lot of things. They need a lot of things. The reality of it is, though, you know, it's a group of people that made a business, and, you know, it's a business. It's a business just like anything else, and as passionate as we could be about the game, it has to function like a business. It's got to profit. It's got to do this. Got to do that. They're suffering from a lot of things. They don't have any kind of marketing. They don't have, and you know, they didn't have artists until like the way end of things. They, you know, there's a lot of things that EGS is suffering from, and despite that, you know, we're all still playing this game. So I mean, it's which just tells me that this is an amazing game, and it would be freaking 10 times more amazing if you know, if it had gone a slightly different way. Reforged improves the AI a lot, but the CPU changes, leaving me fuming with irritation. Yeah, I will be interested to try it out for sure. Is that enough forward thrust? I almost feel like I need more forward thrust. One exhale in the middle. No. No. I don't think there's any point to ever using those things, man. Except maybe the Leviathan, like, that's it. For the plot, I've been yapping so much I missed near 20 minutes of your build. I lost the plot. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Oh, because that's... Yeah. $20 curtain bathrooms. Yes! Yes! No, we are building a very large mining vessel. That's what we are building, sirs. A lot of the transition work I'm not too terribly worried about yet. Worry about that later. Kind of trying to get the skeletal structure in first here, and then we can worry about that. Totally. Abso-freaking-lutely, sir. You check out the because I did that in a recent build here. Boom. It works perfectly fine. So it's my little level 5 Pico Mark II here. And yeah, this baby, you could just spawn right out of there, done at tier 5. So yeah, absolutely go for it. Good to go. Forgot about the Pico. Oh my god. Seriously? People are forgetting about the Pico? I gotta build another Pico. Let's build new Pico. Most amazing Pico ever. The Pico to end all Picos. Oh, well, that's a valid excuse. I'm old too. Not old, but we're not young either. The free. Oh, dude, I'm kind of excited about this build now. Like, this is a big undertaking. I don't think I've ever done anything this big. Is this as big as the saber? Uh, it's a little smaller. I mean, it's a lot smaller. I mean, it's way smaller, but and I never released the saber, so. What about the scabbard? Oh, it's the same size as the scabbard. Okay. It's literally like, oh wow, it's like literally the scabbard. I should just make the scabbard again. What the? Just fill it with cargo. Wow, that's funny. Kind of cool though. Forgot about the little Mark II. Adorable little guy. Little bus. Now I know why I stopped building it. What the hell is that? Alright. Like giant probes with guns. Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to dissolve that, right? Like I feel like in the last couple patches I've kind of more fully embraced curves and stuff. But definitely in the old days, yeah, it was, I didn't have a grasp of shaping yet. So I just kind of had the function in mind and I didn't really have like shape in mind, so now as I'm going forward, I'm more embracing kind of the shapes and stuff. Yeah, we all start somewhere. The Ranger build? The Ranger build. Talking about the SV? What's the Ranger build? I don't know what that is. Not sure. Ranger build CV class. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Ice Wolfen's build? Yeah. I guess they do look kind of similar, right? Yeah, Ice Wolfen's. Yeah, they do look a little similar. Actually, Ice Wolfen's working on the SV version of it. They'll be releasing that. But yeah, no, I've had this for, God, like 4 months now. Like, haven't finished it. I actually built that before I built just about anything else on this platform. I just never finished it because I don't know. There's just parts of it I don't like. Some of them never see the light of day again. I don't want to make this bigger necessarily. No, I don't know why you're saying that. They don't look that similar. I mean, it's you know, maybe a small part of it looks a little similar, but they're very different builds. Yeah, I don't even think they look that much alike, to be honest. Okay. I don't get the text, man. Sometimes you can't read it in the text. Dual Universe. Yeah, we actually have an organization in Dual Universe. Actually, while we're streaming, there's a whole group of people in our Discord right now playing Dual Universe. So, yeah, if you guys want to be a part of that, definitely org up. Put your name in the Dual Universe channel and apply. And when you apply, just put a comment just saying, I'm this person in the community, and we'll add you up. We've already added up a bunch of people, so if you guys are playing Dual Universe and you want to be a part of XBC, yeah, jump in, man. XBC is the org's name, the Anvil. Check it out. Dual Universe is a mass multiplayer, kind of like Eve, but it's like Eve and Empyrion had a baby. I guess would be a good way to explain it. But like, there's a lot of really cool things in Dual Universe, and then there's just a lot that's not there. There's no AI. There's no, you know, there's a lot of things that there aren't. It's in beta. But yeah, but there's a lot there to chew on. If you're into industry, if you're into a nice slow burn of like talent tree stuff, and you know, it's cool. It's really cool. But I mean, it definitely doesn't have the full package like I think Empyrion has. But it's way more cooperative, friendly at the same time. So it's I don't know. It's hard to. It just depends on what you're into, I guess. I think I'm going to quadruple up on the cargo. I'm gonna do even more cargo. Is that crazy? I think I don't know how crazy that is. But from a size, from a look, what I wanted this thing to look like, it needs more cargo. This isn't enough cargo. I want the cargo to be the focal point of the build. So yeah, I think we're gonna go a little crazy here. Let's do so symmetry plane. So the other thing that we do have to, if we're gonna do a tier 4, then it doesn't even make sense to do trussing, to be honest. It doesn't make sense. So let's DI. What the hell is trussing called? Truss cube. Replace blocks. Truss. Oh, build number 1183. Truss. Cube. Container. Extension. Large. Oh, I am what the? Really? Really? But really? I don't. In what universe does that make any damn sense? What the hell? And then it's only the. Wait, it's all of them. Yeah, why would it do that? That's so stupid. Okay, fine. It'll be quick. Damn, I'm always beating up my platform. Because the thing is, I don't want them to add this later and then the extenders take it past tier 4. So it's better we have that number now. I know I could just cut it, or whatever. Sometimes it's good practice to just use the mouse. Oh! Oh. Oh wow, you can't even drag them anymore. That's so stupid. Like, you can't do the shift drag. Yeah, I should have cut and paste them. Actually, I'll do that just now here. Real builders use mouse and no symmetry. Yeah, I'm good with that. Urgh. Yeah, it's gonna be the September, I think. I've actually built 2 things, but yeah, this will probably be the one that gets it. I went a little crazy. This will be like my only tier 4 build ever. Don't get used to it. Especially with these damn extenders. Jesus, that's annoying. Alright. So basically we're gonna go 1 more up and 1 more down. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 24 cargo systems. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if this is gonna work. It'll be sick. If I can get... Well, what's our CPU at now? It's doable. I think it's doable within tier 10. I think we could probably get this done. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I'm super excited. I'm thoroughly excited. I just hope that it's not gonna... Oh, not tier 10. I'm thinking 10 million. Tier 4. Mwahahaha. Crap. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll just paste that. We can move the extensions. Yeah, see, that's more... Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, baby. I see. I don't know. I don't know if this thing's gonna freaking move. Ooh, mama. This is big. It's freaking big. Freaking big. No, I don't think it's over the top. I think you're telling me you couldn't mine that much? I think you could mine that much. I think so. Oh, that is freaking awesome. It's a lot. It is a lot. Trying to look like a ship out of Empyrion. This is an obscene amount of cargo. I love it. You think it needs more thrusters? Probably, right? I feel like we need to go test this like now-ish. See if it can even lift. How much CPU we got now here? 4. See, we're still good, man. We still got 5 million to like do other shit. Yeah, I think we need to test this. Look at all those resources you have to farm to launch that thing off the ground now. Yeah. That's not a lot. What are we talking about? That's nothing. It's child's play. Okay, so generators, we're definitely gonna have to like do a tier 2. Never used a tier 2 before either. Have I? Oh yeah, I have. The Kydex has a tier 2 actually, which is kind of fun. Might need 2 tier 2s. You think it needs tier 2? I think it's too much thrust to not need tier 2s. Definitely needs tier 2s. I hate how this thing isn't a 1x3. Well, yeah, you say it's framework, but I'm not really going to be building a whole lot more than this, honestly. This is going to remain open. I might frame it a little bit on the inside, but yeah, that's it. And then this will be kind of... So really, we don't have a whole lot more framing to do. I'm not completely encapsulating this whole thing, so don't think that I'm doing that. Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, let's try tier 1s, I guess. I don't know how many we're gonna need, but... I'm here for now until I can figure out where they're gonna go. Do some fuel. We're just putting this temporarily so we can test. Fuel. So we have thrusters going up, down, left, right. We don't have forward thrusters. Or, yeah. No, reverse thrusters. We don't have reverse thrusters. What? How did that happen? Yeah, we're adding warp, we're adding a shield. Absolutely. Yeah, let's add that stuff for now, just for testing. We gotta kind of figure out where we're putting it after. So let's see, shield and a... Where'd you go? Hey, where'd you go? Where the freaking hell's the warp drive? Always, there it is. It's always something, man. It's always one of them you just can't ever see. Put that there for now. That there for now. And put that there for now. Alright. And then let's core it. Add 20 RCS? Nah, that'll be fine. It'll be fine. We could add them over there. Alright, no, we'll add RCS. I'm not worried about that. That doesn't really, I mean, we're gonna test that on the fly right now. As we're in survival here. Oh, the extenders, yeah. Alright, let's test. Let us test. This is gonna be nuts. Let's do elevator blocks. We shall see. Base elevator construction, right? All right. That is full. Our mass 19 kilotons. I mean, am I crazy or is this working like fine? Did elevators change? Elevators are still like the go-to for all-around weight, right? Load them with safety and more, they say. What would be faster? I feel like it would be faster to just spawn another one, right? I don't want to do that again. All right, let's just do another one. Oh, these. How? Broke my leg. Broken leg, guys. We did it. All right. So what are you nerds saying here? Sathium or copper or what are we doing? Isn't Promethium the one to go to? Promethium's like the good all-around one. Did that change or what? Xeno blocks. Really? Alright, no, copper is higher weight per SU. Okay, we're gonna go copper. No one's gonna do that much pentaxid. We'll just do copper. Yeah. Let's do it. It's gonna take a while. Let's go. Power my beard? Oh yeah. XBC, Mike. Oh, you guys, you're right. He's right with the combat steel, but it's way denser. Like that's the ah. Yeah, let's just do combat steel. That's the test, right? Combat steel is like the test. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. How do we like delete all? Oh god, no, I'm not gonna do that, man. That's ridiculous. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope.
So, wow, it was definitely like the ones we added at the end there that did it, because we were good up until the last, like, 4. Then it just, bye-bye. So, let's see some here. Because we could theoretically add some more thrust here if we really wanted to. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So let's so I'd have to essentially double up on the thrust. Now, listen, like, if there's anybody out there that's lifting this much freaking combat steel, like, you're a crazy person anyway. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, I don't want this thing to fail. So if we're gonna build a tier 4, we're gonna build a tier 4. Alright? Yeah, we're just gonna freaking do it, so... Wait, I don't understand. The broken leg. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's... Wow, it needs a lot of thrust. Okay, so let's do this. Wow. That's a lot of combat. It's still struggling. Okay, so let's do this. Let's add 2 more of these coming from the bottom. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the mediums with larges with these big ones. Since we're going nuts. And now let's look at CPU, because CPU might be screwing us up right now. Oh, we're freaking close. We're like really close. And I still gotta put guns on this thing. Holy crap. The poor downward thrust. Yeah, it looks like we might have to. But again, elevator blocks were fine. I feel like ore would have been fine. Combat steel is like ridiculous. Combat steel is freaking ridiculous. That anybody would be lifting that much combat steel. Yeah, you're not. You're not. I mean, we're talking about 388 kilotons. So I think we're fine. But in saying that, I think it would be smart to replace the medium upward thrust with these XLs. CPU out the window. Yeah. No, but I mean, honestly, like this is achievable within CPU. So I mean, I think we're fine. This is just a ridiculous amount of weight. And the user doesn't have to use all this cargo, right? So that's another thing, like... Alright, so we have an idea here. We have an idea what we're doing. I like that. Let's, yeah, for you to take this into high G planet would be stupid, right? That's not what this is for. God, how are we gonna do this? We might have to make this a little longer. Boom! Get some. Now, do you think that's enough? The combination of the ones in the back and that? I think that's good, right? Or should I just go... maybe just do 2 more here instead of the 4? Seven, 4. It should be good. I just don't want. I don't want people to fail, so I want to give them as much, as much as possible, and then go from there. $8 million CPU. I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So are we crazy? Have I lost my damn mind? I feel like I've lost my mind and I need to reduce this into something half as big. Oh, I feel like I've lost my damn mind. Dark, yeah. It's a lot of cargo. It's an obscene amount of cargo. You're probably never going to fill all these things with cargo. It's just not going to happen. That's 3, 6, 9. That's 24 cargo systems. I don't know. I'm not, but at the same time, like I just think this is obscene, and I wanna literally cut this thing in half. Because honestly, it's a lot. It's a lot of. But the other thing is like you're never gonna get under tier 3. So it's a tier 4 build no matter what. Even if I do reduce it, it's a tier 4 build. Damn. Oh baby, this thing. This thing. All right. Oh shit. All right. Well. Okay, so we take it down to there, right? That's still 12 cargo systems. That's still freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That was fun. It was fun to do that, and it's possible. I think that build that we were gonna do there is totally possible, but this makes more sense. All right, so we're back down under 4. And pretty reasonably cheap. I mean, a Restromans is cozy, yeah, but once you go get it, you got it, right? I mean, under 1,000 titanium rods. I mean, of course, we got to finish building it, but honestly, there's not a whole lot to build still. I mean, we're pretty good here. It hurts. It hurts. Like, I want to do more cargo. Damn. I guess, well, what am I thinking? I could just use blocks and make it look like it. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. I forgot. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Because I want the look to be, you know, like I want this to be the most substantial part, right? Is kind of this situation here. That's what we're going for. We want it to be substantial. That's a beautiful shit. I can't wait to own that. Oh, I can't wait to own that thing. Oh, I love it. 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 I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. Star Citizen. Please don't fail me. Please be awesome. Yeah, I wanted to. I actually wanted to. But at the time I was like, you know, I wasn't gonna make people have all these extensions off the bat. But now that we're doing that, it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? It would be a waste of CPU though, because these have different CPU, right? So 960 versus 960, but this only gives you 8 KSU. This gives you 4.5 KSU. So you're wasting a lot of CPU basically. Basically, it would be double the CPU if I wanted to do that. So you look at the extensions are using, so it'd be 1,000,000 instead of 472. So it's double the CPU. I mean, it's possible, but I didn't necessarily want to do a replica either. So I'm actually okay with this. I feel this is more user friendly, just because if anything does happen to their ship, you know, they don't have to try to replicate that. You know what I mean? If they don't know how to build like that, or they're not, you know, comfortable with the shapes, like, yeah, it's just a lot that could go wrong. So I think we'll stick with this. Tron Extreme, thanks for that follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hmm. Still debating on doing the XLs here from the upward at least. I think we'll stick with those for now. Imagine a full load, work together, spending a lot of time, and then run into a pirate gang. Right? Well, so the whole idea is that this thing has to defend itself. So again, conceivably, the way the AI works is it's only going to target weapons, thrusters, generators, these type of things. So I'm hoping that it's going to avoid the cargo altogether. Now, will it shoot through the cargo to get to generators? Yeah, that's a possibility, but that's kind of on the pilot to kind of protect his cargo and face accordingly. So, I mean, it's a bit to it, but I think that it's the way we're designing it. It's definitely going to make it so that the cargo is going to be a bit safer. GRG, we are building our September Designers Challenge build, and is it for? It could be. I mean, yeah, I could conceivably bring this in, and this could be our mining vessel. Absolutely, more end game, but yeah, yeah, I could see us bringing this in, being awesome. Would adding a shield to a landing pad prevent shift right click from deleting it, adding blocks? Any hints to where you get your ideas on the design, as I seem to always build a really nice box every time? Um, yeah, I mean, I say this a lot. It's just basically getting comfortable with the shapes. Um, I mean, I would assume that when you think of a build, you're not thinking of a block, right? So really, it's just more you're not able yet to translate what's in your head into block form. Um, Drawing with blocks, if that makes sense, right? So eventually, and I'm not there yet either, but I'm getting closer every day. But at the end, it's like, when you draw it in your head, you have an idea already of what angles, like 45 degree, 22 degree. You understand what things are possible and what aren't. So after you do that, then you kind of compromise in your head and you go, okay, I wanted it to look something like this. I wanted to do this and that, and then you get the overall shape of it, and then you go, okay. And then when I go to build it, I already know the layout. I already know what I want to do, and then from there, I just, all the little details are just things that happen on the spot. But it's just getting comfortable with the shapes. Once you get comfortable with the transitions and the overall angles and stuff that you can achieve, then you don't set yourself up for failure. I remember a while ago, like a long time ago, I tried to build the tumbler from the Batman trilogy, the Christian Bale one. And I really, really wanted to build this thing. I was super excited about building a hover vessel that was the tumbler. And I frustrated the living shit out of myself because I was looking at a picture and then I'm over here trying to do it and the angles just don't exist in the game. And it really upset me, and I spent a long time like really frustrated with it, and I gave up on it. And so you just can't set yourself up for failure. But once you get an idea, you just got to keep working with the shapes. So I just always tell people, like, when you want to start building, build function, build things that work in your game. If you try to do these like pie in the sky sci-fi things that you don't know how to do the shapes yet, it's just gonna do nothing but frustrate you. And then not only that, but the things that you build aren't even going to work in your game because they're just too over the top. But if you build something that works in the game but maybe doesn't look the best, that's something. That means that, you can progress from there and you can use these things in your game. And it's just going to be so much more enjoyable as you go forward. I should have done that one lower. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people try to, and replicas are cool. Don't get me wrong. I get it. It's a sci-fi thing, right? Like you see these awesome ships, and and the Expanse and Battlestar Galactica and all these things, and like it's amazing. But the game does have its limitations, and the game does prevent you from building things, to scale, and it can be frustrating. But I've also seen some amazing replicas of things. I mean, I've seen some amazing Firefly replicas, some amazing Star Wars replicas. I mean, there's things that are achievable in the game, but then there's things that aren't. So you got to kind of find, what you want to do. But honestly, I don't think. I think it's just more fun to kind of build your own stuff. With adding a shield, I didn't understand that question. If you have a shield on a build and it's on, you can't build. So if that's your question, then yeah, that would totally be the case. Does it matter if you cover the ports on the thrusters? Technically, it doesn't matter now, but it is something that you can turn on and off in the game already. it's something that they've said could be something that gets put permanently into the game. I don't know if that'll ever happen. I recommend you guys watch Jay Randall. Yeah, definitely watch Jay Randall, man. Definitely go to his YouTube, check out some of his build stuff, and you'll get an idea how to work with shapes as well. He teaches you a lot of stuff just by watching him. You can also challenge yourself to build a ship based on an object. For example, I built a miner based on a shovel. I should allow both symmetry planes at once in creative. Yeah, that would be nice. Your freighter slowly becoming the pallet shape again. I never have a pre-concept in my head. Think about prevent misclicks adding blocks to a landing pad. Or accidentally. Oh no, that's a good idea. I could, yeah. Garriman, I totally, yeah, that would totally work. If I did, yeah, let's try it. Oh. What? That's not working. Maybe that's only a ship thing? I don't know. This thing doesn't seem to be on though, which is weird. Oh, CPU. Ah, okay, hold on. Yeah, nah, still does it. That seems to overwrite whatever, You can't place, though. So you can't place at least, but you could delete stuff. Yeah. Alright, fine. Jesus. There you go. You feel better now? You good? crap. Oh, no, that's okay. This actually needs to be down one. So annoying. Alright. Alright, that's in the center of that. And honestly, we might not even do this. This makes less and less sense here. Take those off and put those somewhere else. Yeah, you can remap. You can remap less control. That is a thing. I'll show you to do it right now. Cause I'm lefty, and that drove me freaking nuts. So you go to controls, and there's a thing called control modifier. You can click on it and hold down. I'm holding down right control. Right control is already assigned to jump. If you add this assignment, all actions with this assignment will trigger. You may add this assignment, blah, blah, blah. So you can do that. You just have to hold down the button. I have that issue with my right shift. So shift modifier is default left. I hold down right shift. You have to hold it down for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then it'll do it. So that is a thing. You could totally do that. That drove me nuts for a long time in this game because I was constantly like reaching over here to like press the left side of the keyboard. I still do it for the control modifier, but because right control is my jump. But I guess I could. I don't know. I've done it for so long. I'm fine with it. Yeah, it works. Okay. I guess I could show here. So you go. I'll make it. The plus, the equal sign. Oh, it doesn't work. The shift modifier works, so I don't know why this doesn't work. Weird. Yeah, it didn't work. Weird. That still works. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the shift modifier is just a weird one that won't. But the shift modifier works. The control modifier doesn't. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, possibly. I'll talk to Taylor. I'll make it happen, guys. I don't know. I might condense the bottom one. I feel like that's what I meant to do, so I might do that. I don't know. Because this just seems like a lot. Oh, this... Why didn't this move over? That's weird. Was I not in symmetry? I swear I was. Weird. Oh, there's something wrong here with symmetry. I'm in the center of the build, so I don't understand what's wrong here. Huh. Man, this became like a whole thing, and I wasn't trying to make it a whole thing. Get it? A whole thing? Ah! Ah! Because it's a hole and then a hole. Never mind. You get it. You get it. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. But yeah, it definitely is probably time to kill the stream. I do have stuff to do. Um, but yeah, you know, when you get into a build and like it's just going right, like you don't really want to stop. Like many a times I've been up till the wee hours of the morning, killing with a build or something that was just going so right. So yeah, I'm liking this. This is kind of like, yeah, this is turning out to be something kind of cool. A lot of tweaking to do, a lot of things to do. Some proportion stuff I think is probably going to happen, especially in the front. I didn't necessarily want it to be one full, you know, shapey thing. I wanted it to kind of have some character in the front. So I might I don't know, I might cut out that center top part altogether and make it look like it's kind of connected. Um, yeah, I don't like the completeness of it. It looks too complete. But yeah, for now, I think we're well on our way to our September Designers Challenge build. So I am happy about that. And then we do still have to tweak this little guy, the one that's in the co-op co-op Let's Play with Jay Randall. And then this is the tier 3 version that we've now added the large thrusters after we saw in the stream that the mediums just weren't cutting it. So this has some larges now, and it's doing better. It is doing better, so I'm happy about that. But further testing will be required. But this is a good little... I think that it's so weird, man. It's so weird that this thing... I don't know. I was able to get a lot into this thing for pretty cheap. And the fact that it has a drill turret, multi-turret stock, and 32,000 cargo is a big thing, I think. I think it's super, super helpful in game. So, yeah. I'm happy about that. So, yeah, I think I will see you guys later. I will be playing some Dual Universe. Anybody that's interested, check out the Dual Universe channel. Ask, and we do have some admins already in the organization. There's myself, there's T-Rex, there's Sig 101, there's Dragon PC, and there's Obsidian. So that's the current command structure in the organization. So, and we've got stuff going on. We've got full factor and everything. So on the next stream for that, I'll definitely be showing that off. I don't know if that's gonna happen Saturday or I don't know. I play it every night, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it tonight. Yeah, we'll see. I might just stream it, just like casual stream it. I'm interested only in your oils you use for your majestic beard. The oils I use? You guys use oils for your... I mean, I use like a proper like beard shampoo, I guess. And then I do put coconut oil in it sometimes. I definitely do that. Not every day, but like I do that to kind of keep it going. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. It's almost a braiding phase. One day we're just going to have like a massive like braid right here. And it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be this like thick freaking braid. It's going to look badass. Well, I'm glad, man. That's why I'm doing this. I hope you guys have fun with your builds, and I look forward to seeing them in the challenge at the end of the month. Can't get out of the training building. Door is green, but I still can't get out. Can't get out of the training building. You're always training. There's so much more content that I want to do, especially with Empyrion as far as building. I actually want to do kind of like a workshop. I just don't know how to do that. That's the thing. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to get something going for my Patreon supporters, where we actually do. I'm getting a creative server going, and I actually want to be in a creative session with people, and I want to either help them work on builds that they're already working on, or do like a workshop where we get like literally like 10 people, let's say five people in a creative session with me. And we just practice doing really basic stuff and learning the shapes. And then I'm not an expert at everything either, so maybe sometimes I'll get Jay Randall in there. Sometimes I'll get, Slusticor or Kithit or anybody, somebody that, knows what the hell they're doing, and bring them in and teach like a certain aspect of building. Kind of like an Empyrion masterclass or something. So I am looking at things. There's things that I want to do. It's just getting the format right and getting it down, and then streaming it too, right? So basically the Patreon supporters would get the benefit of being there and having the live interaction. The stream would get the benefit of kind of learning from that indirectly as well. Yeah, Crazy Z for sure. What's up, T-Rex? So yeah, I am looking at that. I did announce that on my Patreon channel, so if you guys saw that, that is a thing. I am actively working on it, so don't worry. And yeah, if you want to be part of the Patreon group, links below. Much appreciated. Thanks to everybody that's supporting the that over there, the bill, the internet bill that sucks. It's $250 a freaking month. So what I do is basically the 10,000 bits is $100 basically, and then that plus what I'm getting on Patreon is what pays that bill. So yeah, full transparency, that's what it is, and it's freaking expensive. So I appreciate you guys as always, keeping me in the streams, keeping me streaming. We're doing a lot of streams, man. We're doing like daily streams now, and I'm loving it. So my wife isn't loving it, but she'll be alright. So I'm gonna go get to her and the kids, and I will catch you guys either tonight or catch you tomorrow for the continuation of our single player Let's Play at 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. Until then, take care, guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Next episode for the build series is, well, I do my streams for my Let's Play Mondays and Fridays. I do my Wednesday and Sunday Jay Randall stream. So we're looking like Tuesdays and Thursdays would be like build series stuff. So the soonest build series would probably be Tuesday. Let's get it. Take care, guys.